Background. The historian al-Tabari transmits a tradition attributed to the Caliph Uthman, who stated that the road to Constantinople was through Hispania. Only through Spain can Constantinople be conquered. If you conquer Spain, you will share the reward of those who conquer Constantinople. The conquest of Hispania followed the conquest of Maghreb. Walter Kage says Tabari's tradition is dubious, arguing that the conquest of the far western reaches of the Mediterranean Sea was motivated by military, political, and religious opportunities. He considers that it was not a shift in the direction due to the Muslims failing to conquer Constantinople in 678. Precisely what happened in Iberia in the early 8th century is uncertain. There is one contemporary Christian source, the Chronicle of 754, which ends at that date, regarded the reliable but often vague. There are no contemporary Muslim accounts and later Muslim compilations such of the al-Makari from the 17th century reflected later ideological influence. The paucity of the early sources means that the detailed specific claims needed to be regarded with caution. The Umayyads took control of Hispania from the Visigoths, who had ruled for roughly 300 years. At the time of the conquest, the Visigoths' upper class was beginning to fracture, and had many problems with succession and maintaining power. This was partially due to the fact the Visigoths were only 1 or 2% of the population, which made it difficult to maintain control over rebelling populations. The ruler of the time, King Roderick, though this was somewhat contentious. The manner of King Roderick's ascent to the throne is unclear. These are the accounts of the dispute with Aquila II, son of predecessor Witzisa. Later Ragnolists which cite Aquila and omit Roderick are consistent with the contemporary account of civil war. Numismatic evidence suggests a division of royal authority, with several coinages being struck, and Aquila II remained king of Tarraconensis, the Ebro Basin, and Septimania until circa 713. The nearly contemporary chronicle of 754 describes Roderick as a usurper who earned the allegiance of other Goths by deception, which was less reliable. Late 9th century chronicles of Alfonso III shows a clear hostility towards Opa, Bishop of Seville or Toledo, and probably brother or Witza, who appears in an unlikely heroic dialogue with Pegulus. There is also a story of Gillian, Count of Ceuta, whose wife or daughter was raped by Roderick and who sought help from the Tangier. However, these stories are not included in the earliest accounts of the conquest.